I had a long walk home with no company, but I usually like to loan it anyways. I went on walking home and then suddenly wishing I had some company. Greasers can't walk alone too much or they'll get jumped or someone will come by and scream, "Greaser!" at them, which doesn't make it feel too hot if you know what I mean. We get jumped by the socials. I'm not sure how you spell it, but it's the abbreviation for the socials, the jet set, the West Side rich kids. It's like the term greaser, which is used to class all us boys on the East Side. The red Corvette pulled up beside me and 5 socials got out. I got pretty scared. I'm kind of small for 14, even though I have a good build, and those guys were all bigger than me. They had me down in a second. They had my arms and legs pinned down, and one of them was sitting on my chest with his knees on my elbows, and if you don't think that hurts, you're crazy. I could smell English lovers' shaving lotion, stale tobacco, and I wondered foolishly if I would suffocate before they did anything. I was scared so bad I was wishing I would. I fought to get loose and almost did for a second, then they tightened up their grip on me and the one on my chest slugged me a couple times, so I lay there swearing at them between gasps. They had a blade. How'd you like that haircut to begin just below the chin? Ponyboy lives on the east side of town and is classified a greaser along with the rest of his gang, 2-Bit Matthew, Steve Randall, Dallas Winston, Johnny Kane, and his 2 brothers, Derry and Soda Pop, which are all he has left of family. This is a look through Ponyboy's eyes into a teenager's regular, everyday life. A life which adults often don't see. The greasers versus the socials, and often the greasers get the worst of it. The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Then there were shouts and the pounding of feet, and the socials jumped up and left me lying there gasping. I lay there wondering what in the world was going on. People were running by me and jumping over me, and I was too dazed to figure it out. Then someone had me under the armpits and was hauling me to my feet. It was Derry. "Are you all right, Ponyboy?" I'm okay. Quit shaking me, Derry." "I'm sorry. They didn't hurt you too bad, did they?" "I'm okay." The next day, Dally was waiting for Johnny and me under the street light at Pickett and Sutton. By then, it was dark enough to sneak into the nightly double drive-in movie. We went to the front seats in front of the concession stands to sit down. Nobody else was there except for 2 girls. Dally sat right behind them. He started talking. He started out bad and got worse. "Take your feet off my chair and shut your trap. Who's gonna make me? That's the greaser that jockeys for the Slash J sometimes. Please leave us alone or we'll call the cops." Oh, my, you got me scared to death. You ought to see my record sometime, baby. Please leave us alone. Won't you be nice and leave us alone? I'm never nice. Want a Coke? I wouldn't drink it if I was starving in the desert. Get lost, Hood. Are you going to start in on us? No. You don't look the type. What's your name? Ponyboy Curtis. That's an original and lovely name. I got a brother named Soda Pop. My name's Cherry. I know, you're a cheerleader. We go to the same high school. You don't look old enough to be going to high school. I'm not. I got put up a year in grade school. What's a nice, smart kid like you running around with trash like that for? I'm a grease, same as Dally. He's my buddy. I'm sorry, Ponyboy. Your brother's Soda Pop. He works at a gasoline station, a DX, I think. Yeah. Man, your brother is one doll. I might have guessed you were brothers. You look alike. Hi. All right, greasers, you've had it. Glory 2-Bit scares to death. Hey, 2-Bit. Who's this, your great-aunts? Great-grandmother's twice removed. Ah, you're 96 if you're a day. I'm a night. Brother, you're a sharp one. Where'd you 2 get picked up by a pair of greasy hoods? We really picked them up. We're really Arabian slave traders, and We're thinking about selling them so we can get them for 10 camels apiece. Ah, they're worth 5. I don't think they speak Arabian. Say something in Arabian, Johnny Cake. Oh, cut it out. Pony boy, will you come get some popcorn with me? Johnny, he been hurt real bad sometime, hasn't he? Hurt and scared. It was the socials. It was almost 4 months ago. Johnny was hunting our football for get a few practice kicks in when a blue Mustang pulled up beside the lot and 4 socials were in it. One of them had rings on their hands. That's what cut Johnny up so badly. But it wasn't just a beating. He could take that. They had scared him. He was already high-strung and nervous right from getting belted all the time and his parents fighting. After that night, I don't think Johnny could ever walk alone. I never thought he'd get over it. And Johnny, the most law-abiding of us all, now carried in his back pocket a 6-inch switchblade, and he'd use it too if he ever got jumped again. That's how bad they scared him. Pony, not all of us are like that. That's like saying all you greasers are like Dallas. I bet he's jumped a few people. I'll tell you something, Pony boy, and it may come as a surprise to you. You want to know something? Things are rough all over. I believe you. After the movie, it came clear to us that Cherry and Marcia didn't have a way home, so we started walking to Two-Bit's house to pick up his car. You know, it's money that separates us. No. That's part of it, but not all. You greasers have a different set of values. You feel too violently, and we're sophisticated, cool to a point of not feeling anything. So that's what separates us. It's not money, it's feeling. Tell me about your brother, Derry. What's he like? What's to tell? He's big and handsome and likes to play football. I mean, what's he like? I feel like I know Soda Pop from the way you talk about him. Tell me about Derry. Is he wild and reckless like Soda, dreamy like you? He's not like Soda Pop, but he sure ain't like me. He's hard as a rock and as about as human, and I bet he wishes he could stick me in a boys' home, and he'd do it too if Soda'd let him. No, Pony, you got it wrong. That ain't right. It ain't fair. It ain't fair that we get all the rough breaks. I didn't know what I meant, but I was thinking about how Johnny's father's always drunk and his mother's a selfish slob, and Two-Bit's mother a barmaid to support him and his kid sister, and because their father ran out on him, Steve. His violent temper always getting a hold of him, and his soft, bitter voice, and Dahlia hoodlum because he'd die if he wasn't, and Soda Pop dropping out of school and getting a job so I could stay in school, and Derry getting old for his time so he could run a family. But the Socias, they had so much time and money, they threw beer glass and jumped us just because they didn't know what to do. Things were rough all over, all right, all over the east side. It just didn't seem right to me. They've spotted us. A blue Mustang pulled up beside us. Cherry, Marcia. You know, we only get drunk a little. A little? You call reeling and passing out in the streets a little? Bob, I told you I'm not going out with you when you're drinking, and I mean it. It's me and the booze. Baby, you know, we don't get drunk a lot, and even if you are mad at us, that's no reason to go running around with these bums. Who you calling bums? Look, Greaser, we got 4 more of us in the back seat. If you're looking for a fight, pity the back seat. You mean if I'm looking for a good jump and you'll give it to me? Well, try it, pal. No, stop it. We'll ride home with you. The blue Mustang roomed off. It was because we're greasers.